I think. So apparently when you do this now, okay, so there we go. Wow, that's a whole new way, YouTube. Thanks.
Oh, little kid's crying because he wants McDonald's. Oh my goodness, that's taken. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure that that's not glitching out. So we're going to put this right here. Okay. To guard your privacy and... Yeah, okay, yeah. We got it. We got it. Alright, I guess we're going to find out if this actually works. I don't know if it's going to work. This camera looks like crap. But I'm going to have to get used to this. So, we shall see. I think there's a way for me to do live streaming through the Xbox. But that's going to be like live streaming to Twitch versus here, because you can't really live stream with the Xbox to YouTube. What now? Why does it do that? Doesn't look like... I don't even know if this is working. So if anybody comes in, let me know if this is working. Got it, thing. I get it. No. 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 I think we're whoa. I think we're okay there. And this can stay there. Okay, well, I'm not even sure if this is working. Right.
Literally having the biggest fit
over McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I need to make a post for the puppies so we can get the puppies set up. She said, all right, so Donna said she went ahead and posted about the pups, and then we need to make one. Hi, Sammy. Okay, good. It's working. That means it's working. Finally, I was like waiting for somebody to come in. No, I'm live streaming to YouTube. I was waiting for somebody to come in to let me know if this thing was working or not. Man, it has been a day. Whew. That's why the title of this is, oh my gosh. And if you'll see, I have stuff behind me. I've been working. I started working really hard yesterday and I have a whole bunch of stuff done today. I'm eating a snack before my grandma. Yeah. So you guys, if you were here yesterday, you already know that we are moving. But you can't move. No, we don't have a choice. We're moving. I don't want to move, you guys. Like, I honestly don't. So I found out how much the house sold for, and it was way lower than the price we were willing to offer for the property. So I'm really upset at that information, that the price we offered, they would have made a higher turnover if they had just sold it to us. Especially because we were already guaranteed our loan. We were already guaranteed our loan. So we got approved. Oh, wow, I'm already in the red. Why is it in the red? Huh? Yeah, I'll close it. Yeah, not a problem. Hi, Kelly. How are you? It's working good. Okay, good. Chris! Hey, everybody. As you guys can see, I've got kind of a mess going on. I moved my other shelf because I needed to put together the sewing machine. That's what it's called. Gabe is cleaning his sister. Oh, I gotta take these socks off. I can't. It's too flipping hot here. I probably should put my other shorts back on. I had another shirt on over this. This is, by the way, if you guys are wondering, this is just the same tank I was wearing yesterday. There's no point in, I went ahead and threw this back on because I'm back out working on the RV again. Stopped so I could have lunch. And I said, while I'm on lunch break, let's go live stream and chit chat up YouTube for a bit. So I got a lot done in the RV yesterday. One of the big things is I got curtains made. Now, I did blackout curtains. They were curtains that we had in here. Ones I had in here, ones I had in Sarah's room. We're good, Kelly. How are you? So I took these blackout curtains, which are from ceiling to floor length, but they were the only ones available when we bought them. We wanted them for these rooms. When we only actually needed 36-inch ones, but anyway, we ended up getting floor to ceiling, ceiling to floor length curtains, which came in handy because I bought black ones for Sarah's room, and then I bought the gray ones for my room, which ended up being great because the two colors in combination go really well with the bed sets and stuff that we have, which we are taking into the RV with us. So, what do we got? I'm telling my grandma when she gets back. So, okay. Today, hopefully, I don't know. What are you doing? Hi, Lisa. How are you? Oh my goodness, haven't seen you in forever. So I ended up taking the curtains and I cut the curtains into exactly 28-inch panels. I made each curtain, and we had 4 of them all together. Each one made 3 panels. So that gave us six black ones and 6 gray ones. It gave us 3 black ones and 6 gray ones, because one of the black curtains, we took it because they're really heavy, thick curtains. And the RV does not have a bathroom door. The slider door, like the little accordion door, had broken. And I didn't like that accordion style, so we were going to make a pocket door, which we're still going to make. However, we don't have the time right now to make one. And so I've decided to go ahead and do the big, heavy curtain on there. So that's what I'm doing yesterday was measured it out and then folded the bottom up again into itself to make it kind of weighted. A little bit more weighted, and then stitched it. So, hence the sewing machine. So we sewed that on the bottom, and it made it nice and heavy at the bottom. So now it's in the RV. It's already all installed, and once it's closed, you have such a big, I didn't realize just how big that bathroom space is until you're in it and you close the curtain out, and it's nice and spacious. So that worked out, one. And then the other set of black curtains we're putting to close off the bunk above the cab. And then the gray curtains we're doing 2 on each side of the big windows. And then the other 2, because it gave us 6 panels, the other 2 panels, we stitched them, and they're being used to close off the big window in the cab area. In the loft area of the RV, so that way that area it's closed off light-wise during, when you're going to bed. The little tiny windows, on the door and on the, what do you call it? There's the door, the kitchen window, and then the bathroom window. One of the gray panels, because we got 6 panels all together, but one of those panels is being cut in half to make for the cab. And then the other one is being used to close off the bathroom window, because there's a big, huge window for the bathroom, which is your window when you're driving to be able to look out the back of the RV. So that's awesome. Guess what? I'm good. Thank you. It's been a while. My son is 8 this year. 8? He was 3. Oh my gosh. That's how you know time is crazy. Think about that. He's 8 years old now. He was only 3 when you sent us those chocolates. But think about this. When we started vlogging, Taylor just graduated junior high and was going into high school. Taylor's now 21 years old. He's in the Army. and Sarah's graduated and now working. Like, what? How crazy is that when you think about it? Like, we started vlogging as Taylor started high school, and now he's graduated high school and in the Army. That's insane. But, so yeah, but we are actively looking for a place to live. Because I don't want to stay in the RV long term. One, because it's just not conducive to us doing live streams and me doing my schoolwork. Like, I can still go to the library and stuff like that, but the problem with going to the library is, one, I could take, this sounds stupid, but the one I'm on right now, this all-in-one, technically, I can set it in my little rolling backpack thing, my little rolling bag. It'll fit. Get to the library, plug it in, and it's Wi-Fi capable. It is an all-in-one desktop, but I can literally, all I need is the power plug on it. Everything else on it is wireless. So I could technically throw this in a bag, a rolling backpack, and take it with me to the library, set it up, use it to do my schoolwork, and come home. Preferably a laptop would be a little better. But with the idea I have, I talked with Sarah earlier, and temporarily, because we were going to redo the entire layout of where like the bench is and all that kind of stuff, where the kitchen area is, where like your dining table. And I talked to her earlier and I said, why don't we, because it's just the two of us, just put the queen bed up on the top, because it'll hold a queen up there instead of just doing the twin. Pull the thing completely forward, the platform. You can pull it forward, extend it to the full queen size, throw the queen bed up there, and then just share the bed for now. And then make the other area that was supposed to be the dinette set, take out that area and cover the hot water heater, cover that, and make a desk right there. Then this way we'd actually have a desk area / like spot where we can put 2 stools and eat. And then have the other side, leave the bench there, extend the little bench piece up, and we have the futon here. Take the futon cushion, put that in there, and we'd have a couch. So we'd have a couch area, which if she chose to sleep on that, she could. But we'd at least have the bigger bed we could share. We'd have the futon couch area that we could use. And then we would still have an area to dine and a whole section, like a massive area for the dogs to move around. Which would work out. So we can do that. They're doing really good, actually. Sarah she still has seizures. That's something she does still have. But she's working, so she has a job. She works outside the house. Today's her day off, and so is tomorrow. I'm doing fine, Jeff. I have literally just been super busy. So I did a bunch of work on the RV yesterday. I got a bunch of like the little details that need to be fixed before we can put paint on. So I did a bunch of sanding of like the old wallpaper stuff that was in there, which was horrible. There's one project that I'm working on that has been like thorn in my side. And that's the one roof area, like the ceiling area, not roof, the ceiling area over I'm going to call it the loft. That makes more sense. But it's over the cab bunk. So the loft area. The loft area has an like the piece that's supposed to be like up on the ceiling. It bowed down at some point. Like I said, this is a 1977, guys. So remember, this is an extremely old RV. I need to try to figure out how to pull the one side down so that I can put the new Gorilla wood glue, because it is wood. They're wood panels. I need to get the glue on there, but then I need to press it up, and then I gotta find something to hold it up while it dries. So the problem we're having is we have yet to find something lengthwise. Now I have these compression bars, right? Like these compression rods. but the 3 rods I have are just too long. If I can get a compression rod that's a bit shorter, or take the last one I have that we just don't use, take this last compression rod and cut it to make a, wow, what was that about? To make a compression rod just long enough that it'll press that into place and hold it in place while it dries. Once it's dried, then I can put the new tacks in, right? The staples that we have, like the big industrial staple gun. If I can do that, then I can paint it. But as of right now, I cannot find anything to put up there to hold it in place. So, hi Spikes, how are you? Or Jamie, how are you, Jamie? Spikes, Jamie, how are you doing? Just really busy. So I got all that done. I got all the benches pulled out. I got everything of that nature done. I need to go out there. I've got a few more things to sand down, and then I'm going to get the vacuum out there and get every little corner vacuum, get all the little bits, pieces, all that stuff vacuumed up. Sarah just sent me something. 1 second. Oh yeah, I saw that, Sarah, earlier. It's actually super funny. Whoever did that was hilarious. Yeah, you know what's funny? I wasn't born yet. My RV was made 2 years before I was born. But this RV holds an extremely sentimental thing for me, and that's the reason why I wanted that year, that make, that model. And as I've told you guys, I was in foster care as a kid, and the foster family that I was with, we used to go to Big Bear. And so my sister and I would travel up to Big Bear with our foster family, and we would lay up in that cab, that overhead cab, in the loft area during our travels. Technically, you're not supposed to do that. But in the 80s, they really didn't say much about that kind of stuff when you traveled in an RV. So, you know, it is what it is. But we definitely enjoyed being in there. And it just, the memories of having a place that I was at that, like, genuinely loved my sister and I, who took the time with us and talked with us and treated us like we were real human beings, meant something. So that holds a huge spot in my heart. And so that's why I wanted that RV. So I'm going to make a few changes, and block off that one area. So that way we can actually travel a little bit more comfortably, but it will still have excess. Like, even if Sarah decides she wants to sleep down on the couch, it'll still be a nice, comfortable couch, because it's a futon. Like, it's the futon couch piece. So once it's in place, and I get the piece, because I'm going to take and raise up a lip along the bench that's already in there. Raise that lip up and put the futon mattress there. It's a really good, sturdy mattress, like a full-size mattress. Once it's laid out, it makes a full-size bed, so you buy like full-size sheets for it. But I already bought sheets and stuff that fit on it, and it looks really, really good because it's like dark gray, which kind of goes with our color scheme. We're going to be able to put that on there, and it'll go with everything that's already in there. And then with taking out the dinette set and making a desk right there where the heater is, we'll be able to put this computer there, and then we'll be able to mount the TV on that side, and that way we'll be able to have a way to use all of that. You know what I mean? So that'll work. And then with this chair, I'll probably take this chair, take the wheels off of it so that it stays on the ground. It doesn't roll around, because you don't want a rolling chair in an RV. But we can at least put this in the RV, and then Sarah will be able to use this to sit in and whatnot if she wants to watch TV, or if she wants to use her Xbox. Oh, we're doing good. You all right? Why are you shutting the door now if you're done talking? She's like, shut up, Mom. You might want to pull your shorts. There you go. You want one? Mm-hmm. They're really, really good. Hold on. Beat the weenie. There you go. Like I said, this isn't for children. like YouTube's new thing, when you go live, they make you actually mark it whether or not it's made for kids. It's not made for kids. This channel is not made for kids. So yeah, Jamie, we're actively still looking for a place to move into, but while we're doing that, I am preparing the RV for us to just stay full-time in. So I think my idea that we talked about earlier, which was put that in the RV, like not the whole futon, but the futon piece, the mattress in the RV over the bench piece. So if we put the bench piece in, then add that to the bench piece, then leave that other area all open and make a desk area, then we'll be able to, that'll work so much better than if we try to make a second bed. Technically we could leave the other piece in place, but then we lose a shit ton of storage. Like, well, I thought you were gonna sell some of them and keep the one. Well, I thought you said you were just gonna keep what's her
How
now.
long it's gonna take to sell them?
Point is, if you start putting them online now, and see if you get them sold in the next couple of weeks. Otherwise, we're gonna have to set them in. You have to put them inside one of the bins, because we have those big Rubbermaids. We'll have to safely put them in there with some mothballs so that they don't get deteriorated. They're you put them in there to keep any kind of like little bugs and stuff like that. When you put stuff in storage, you put mothballs in. By the way, mothballs smell so bad. They definitely smell bad, but they're really good for your products. Like any kind of clothing or any of that you want to store in storage, make sure you buy mothballs. They're super important. So we're actively,
get rid of most of my clothes anyways. They don't
we need to get rid of, like Sarah and I both need to sit down and take it seriously and go through our clothes. I have so many clothes that do not fit. Some of the stuff I literally just bought before Christmas and they don't fit. They're too big. She's gonna laugh at me because every time I buy something now, I ended up I bought a bunch of stuff and then now I can't wear it.
I'm surprised your shoe size hasn't go down to 4.
No, my shoe size definitely went from, I used to wear wide set shoes, so I used to wear like a size 6 wide. I did lose a size because I'm now in a 5. I wear a size 5 shoe and they're just a regular 5. So yes, I have tiny feet. I don't want to hear it. Just like I have little tiny hands.
You're a tiny person yourself. You're fun sized.
Yeah, she always says that to me.
Dad says it too.
Hey, yo, Amani. Hi, Amani! Oh my god, I haven't seen Amani in here in forever. Holy cow. So, yeah, which is, like I said, I've got a mess here. Because I am making curtains, doing the last bit of sewing.
Are you gonna go out there today?
Yeah, I'm going to go out there. I got to go out there and finish.
I think today is my day off, and then
tomorrow.
And then tomorrow.
Did you call? Call real quick.
I don't know what do I say?
Just ask
for customer service.
No, their customer service. Yeah, just press 0 to send you to the customer service desk, and then ask for the back. Don't say your workplace here, but ask for whoever you need in the back.
I don't even know if Clarissa's working today.
Just ask for Clarissa. Say you need to speak to Clarissa if she's working today, and then that way you can find out what your schedule is. But anyway, just don't put it on speaker because it'll give away where you work, and we don't want that public.
I don't even know if they're going to pick up.
They usually do, but
remember when I called? They didn't.
If they're super busy, they won't answer. But if they're decent, it's the first, so it's going to be busy. So hopefully they do answer. If not, we'll just have to go over there.
We'll probably have to end up going over there.
My tummy's talking, and I am eating, so chill.
You know.
Tonks is doing good. We have to really mellow him out now because he, now that he's been on the CBD for a while, he, I think, thinks he's younger than he really is, and he gets himself so worked up with, like, playing and whatnot. We have the puppies, and he loves playing with them. Like, he gets so worked up that he'll actually start to shake all over. So we have to, like, calm him down because his poor old body just can't handle it. So we have to tell him, like, calm down, buddy. You would think that he was a brand new pup again. Other than the fact that he does get, like, violently shaky all over. All his muscles get, like, wah, when he gets too worked up. So we have to kind of, like, woo, Tonks, chill out, settle down. But yeah.
Oh God.
There's tables there, ma'am.
No,
Ma'am.
my back hurts right
I know. Yeah, I know. And then you step wrong and your whole body goes, can't walk. Ooh, get your nails done. Get your nails did. But anyway, ow. So I'm drinking a coffee, a Swiss chocolate coffee, and eating cheddar wurst, which, yeah. Godric is Godric. If we end up in the RV and we don't find another place as it is, he won't be coming with us. And there's no way to have Godric in the RV. One, and I don't care what anybody says about this, Godric barks at everything. Everything. If we end up in the RV and have to park up at an RV park, having him inside and him hearing all the noises that go on outside around the RV, he would constantly be barking inside. RV parks, if any of you have been there, are very close quarters. You're very close to your neighbors. Having a barking dog in an RV park, which are mostly older people, would be absolutely unfair, one, to Godric, because dogs bark out of stress and hearing things and being protective. Two, it would be extremely unfair to the neighbors. And I can't do that to other people. So, seeing as we're being forced into a situation that we're not happy with, I would love to have stayed here.
Yeah, we'll always have to go there days ago.
Okay, so yeah, so we're crossing our fingers that we can find a property before it really comes down to moving into the RV. But as it is,
Did you
we're
figure that out yet?
No.
Or were you working on that earlier?
no. I still have to get all of this emptied. I still got to get that room in there finished and emptied. I have 5 bins total that we need to, and the big huge ones that your brother has outside, I need to dump those. I told him I was only going to keep a couple of the items in there that I know meant something to him. Everything else I'm throwing out. He left it to me. He said, just go through it, Mom. You know which things I would actually like to keep. And I'm dumping everything else. Mm-hmm. So we'll have 1 bin for him. We have 1 bin for the Christmas decorations.
Well, then we're gonna need an actual, big freaking, trash can.
No, I know. We're going to go through and we're going to put all the, stuff that we know is recyclable that can be dumped in the recycle bin.
In your makeup bag.
Huh?
Your makeup down there is not in your makeup.
No, that's because that's all face products. That's all skincare products. And then my makeup is in the bin down there. So that's why I said I separated those so that way I know which is which.
You want to finish the RV because we really got to get stuff done.
I know. We have time. I decided to have a chat with these guys.
Time.
So I'm eating lunch. That's why I said I was taking time to eat lunch and have a chat with these guys. I've been up since I first woke up at 5 o'clock this morning to take the puppies out.
When did I fall back asleep?
You fell back to sleep at, let's see, we got up at 8. You got up at 5:30.
I'm just happy that
I got up at 8.
in my Ark world that I spawned with all my shit on me, and then I could find both of my animals.
Right.
Oh, no.
And then you went back to sleep at 10. Yeah. Because you've been asleep for 2 hours.
I talked to Cloud. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know his real name, so it's fine. I talked to Cloud, Creed's friend, and I was asking him where you could find crystal and obsidian
Mm-hmm.
and fur and stuff. He goes for the fur, which is why I went over to mountains. Is you have to get it from mammoths.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to kill the mammoths, and I'm like,
I know, same. I don't want to kill the mammoths.
because I asked him where I could get hair, and I'm like, well, can I cut my own and use that? I don't know if that works, but I doubt it. But if it does, then cool. But he's like,
nice,
I have
Kelly.
to get it from mammoths, and I'm like, but there's literally only 2 of them that I saw right there.
Oh, bye, Lisa. She's probably already gone because I just now saw that.
Unless I keep them and then I breed them and make a bunch of eggs, and then take the eggs back over to the ice part and let them roam around and stuff, and then kill the other ones that I caught, then that would be a solution. But that's a lot of stuff to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I need the fur for something for it's
It's for like the
It's
cold, like for
clothing.
the clothing, yeah,
for
to
the
be able to go
cold.
into
It's
the
like
cold
it's
clothing.
like really, really cold.
Eskimo style clothing.
Yeah, there you go. But then I asked him where you could find crystal and stuff, and obsidian. He said obsidian you probably have to find next to the, like in volcanoes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, and for crystals and stuff, you'll probably have to find in caves or.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Patches
You
or
gotta go
something.
cave diving.
And I'm like, oh.
We're talking about Ark. If you guys are wondering what we're talking about,
So-
Sarah and I have been playing Ark.
I have a few places because I have the messages that he sent me and stuff. Of where to go, so I'm really hoping that I can find what he's talking about. But the mammoths I already found, and I'm just like. And I'm really hoping that they're both not female because if I catch both of them, I would like to breed them so that way I can.
Yeah,
make
you
my
need a
eggs,
male.
And
Yeah.
then put the eggs, and stuff. Hatch.
If
them
you
and
get
then
close
take
enough to
them
them,
out.
it'll tell you whether or not they're male or
Oh
female.
no, I know the one over there is female.
Yeah.
She's super pretty.
Oh, I've got a pimple
But you
showing
can
up on
also
my.
make saddles
on my
for them
nose.
and stuff, and I'm like.
Yeah.
But I don't want to bring them like over to the.
No, because it gets
the
too hot
sandy
over there.
side.
They're mammoths.
Yeah,
They'll get
I'm
over.
like-
They'll overheat.
I'm like, I want a pet mammoth, but I just also want to keep them over there.
You'll have to find like a area to make a new base, kind of like
But those
in between.
those freaking boars over there.
That's what killed you, huh? You
It-
accidentally hit it, huh? You weren't
No,
like purposely.
I hit it trying to hit the wolves because there are wolves.
Yeah, I know. I said you accidentally hit the
I hit
boar.
it instead of the wolf.
The
and it
boars are
started coming after
terrifying.
me. And then I was like, why is it doing like it? Because it has this red thing that comes out of it, and then it has these little like the health signs and stuff.
Mhm.
And I'm like, the hell is it doing? And I hit it again because I was trying to get away from it, and it kept following me, and it did it again. I was like, what's
It's
happening?
killing
and then
me.
I looked down at the bottom, and my freaking health is going. I'm like, it's still in my health.
Yeah,
I kept running from it. I was like, yeah.
yeah. It's the game is a lot of fun, but it's super time consuming and.
I absolutely love it. I just
yeah, I
started
love it.
playing it more and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I spent
honestly
a
thought
whole
when I
bunch of
died-
time the other night building that.
Not
Stone
not
hut.
Even joking. When I died,
It's not a hut,
I
it's a
honestly
house.
thought that I was gonna get so pissed I wasn't gonna play it again.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
yeah,
Because I honestly thought I was gonna lose all my crap. I
yeah.
was like,
Right. You're like, excuse me, but
rude.
yeah. The only reason why you spawned closer to where you died was because you were so far away from your base. You normally don't respawn at your base if you're that far out. You'll spawn closest to the closest tower. So you were closer to that other tower.
And it's still ridiculous. I spawned in the water.
Yeah, you dragged me into the freaking depths of the ocean twice, where I had to swim from the very
I was looking
bottom.
For my Sarko.
I was
I
like,
didn't
I'm
know
gonna
where she
die.
was, but
I was
I'm
like,
glad
yeah,
that
I'm
she
gonna
spawned
die.
right next to me, and I should remember that from now on.
Yeah.
That if I die in water or something,
She's
or
gonna
if I
be
die,
somewhere in the water.
She's gonna respawn next to me.
Yeah. Or if you're closer to your base, she's gonna spawn back at the base.
Yeah.
But
Which will be nice and stuff.
yeah,
But
but terrifying altogether.
I think she came with us. Though.
Yeah. The fact that because when you're going into somebody else's hosted server, like Sarah hosting it, and I go into her game and join her, wherever she goes, you can only be like a certain distance from her. So if she goes a certain distance, it teleports you closer to her. And twice she got far enough away on a fish. She's on a big old Jurassic fish. And I was on the land, and she got too far out in the water and sucked me into where she was. And I ended up at the bottom of the ocean and had to swim to the top. And both times I lucked out by literally a sliver where I made it to the surface in time to get oxygen. Because you will drown in the game. Like, you'll drown. And then you've got to try to find your body. And if I died in the water, my body and my goodies and my inventory would have been at the bottom of the ocean, which meant I would have died trying to get to it. And it was a lot of good stuff. So you don't want to end up in a position to croak in the game. Because when you respawn, and had she kept swimming, I would have never been able to get to my stuff because I would have respawned closer to her because she's the server host. So I would have kept respawning closer to her, which would have meant that I would have never been able to get back to my body unless she got over there and decided to let me dive for my body. But either way, it would have been bad juju all around. But she did that to me twice today, where she swam too far away on her fish and sucked me into the depths of the ocean, which was kind of funny. But yeah. So that was that. But anyway, I think I ate enough. I ate 2 of those, so I don't need any more. But yeah, so I've got to finish this, and then I got to go take her over to work so she can go in and find out what her new schedule is, because they never gave it to her yesterday before she left. Something is bothering me right here. I think I got a splinter when I was pulling that wood thing out earlier, and it's really annoying. I know I got a splinter in my finger. That hurt, let me tell you what. But I've got all the flooring pieces, so I need to finish the flooring in the one area. I need to put some plastic stuff down to make that barrier, and then put the new flooring down, which I have all of that. So, and genius. I don't know how genius it is. I'll find out here, but genius moment. I went into the RV and I was like, there's got to be a way to do the bench seat over on the one side without having to put the water tank underneath the seat. There's got to be a way. So I pulled the thing out. I got the whole bench piece out, and I realized there's a cutout opening underneath the sink area. If you look under the sink, there's like the shelf, and then there's a whole empty space underneath. And I looked and I thought, there's got to be a way. So I measured that opening, because the tire well is underneath there too. The spot is exactly big enough, with probably an inch on either side wiggle room, for the water tank to go under the kitchen sink. There is no reason for the water tank to have to be underneath the bench. It will fit under the kitchen sink with room to spare. So I was like, holy crud, I can do that, and I have extra space that we can use. So yeah, as a matter of fact, we are going to do what I was going to do earlier. I'm going to move the bench over to the side, because the side where the kitchenette used to be is where the hot water tank is. So the hot water heater. So I am going to move that over and slide it into place, make the couch on that side so we can still mount the TV where we were going to do it. That will open up the other side, and I can put the little desk there, like a little small desk thing to hold this on. That would be like ideally perfect. And she'll still have the futon bed couch thing that she can use. And the cool part is it can even lay out, and she'll still have the space to lay out the futon bed if I make an extension piece to flip out, which would be perfect. It'll be perfect. That'll work. I'm going to do that, because then I can make the piece that folds down to the front and then pops up with the little legs that'll pop out underneath. And that's easy to do, because I've got all the wood to do it. And then she can lay the futon completely out at night and then fold it up and make it into a couch during the day. Haha! See, I do come up with ideas when I'm just rattling. And I am just rattling, sorry guys. My brain works very, very fast, and so I have to talk it out to catch the ideas before I lose them. So that's what I'm going to do. I've already got everything unscrewed out there, and so I just need to grab the other 2 pieces out of the way, turn that bench piece, put it in place, and screw everything down. It'll be so much nicer once it's finished. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the rest of the paint done, because that'll really, really, really brighten it up in there. And then getting all the curtains and everything hung. But I really, really, really need to figure out how to get a thing to compress that roof, or that ceiling piece, so I can get it stuck back up there. Because boy, is it annoying knowing that I have that and I can't get it up because it's bowed down right now, and it's so annoying that I can't get it back up there because the glue came loose. And it's like old, so of course it's old glue. I need to just get the new Gorilla Glue. I got Gorilla Wood Glue, and I can testify that it is good stuff, because I glued stuff yesterday, left it overnight, taped it in place, and removed the tape today, and that stuff is solid. I even tried to pull the one piece off to see if it was going to stay, and it is on there. I mean, I'm going to have to break it into pieces if I want to pull the one piece off again. I don't plan to, but I was like, okay, it works. It's it's definitely good. It's definitely good. I'm going to pull this down just a little bit. There we go. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. I have been live for only 40 minutes. So I took a 40-minute break. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go out here with Sarah. We are going to get the vacuuming done. I need to sand the last couple spots. Got a couple things I need to glue and get them glued into place so that I can proceed with painting. There was a couple spots that I wish I had put glue on first and pressed them into the thing before I started painting. But you know what? Right now it's not going to be perfect. It is an old RV. At some point, I'll probably rip all the walling out, put new insulation in, and put all new walling up. But for now, I don't need to do that. She's intact, and yeah, it's not pretty, but it's functional, and it will work. So that's what we're going with for now. So it won't be the prettiest. It's going to have a bunch of flaws in it, but they'll be her beautiful flaws for her age. So... And at some point, like I said, I'll end up ripping everything out anyway, kind of gutting her and relaying everything. Get all her walls reconfigured, everything kind of put in place. It would be kind of nice to put the kitchen to the back of the RV and put the bathroom area to the side, like a side area, and then make like the couch and then keeping, of course, the overhead bunk, which is like, that's the way you should have it. But the bathroom at the back makes it really nice in the fact that it has the full-size bathtub, it has the sink and countertop, and then it has the toilet and then a closet, like an actual closet, which you don't really get often in a small RV like that. So but for now, that's what I've got going on, and wow, that's gross when it gets warm. The Swiss chocolate, I don't recommend it at room temperature. No. I didn't need the caffeine right now. I gagged. Whew. No, I'm not crying. I just gagged, guys. I'm sorry. Oy. That tasted real bad. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go get some more stuff done. And you guys have been awesome. And thank you guys for hanging out with me still. Like, I've been live streaming for a couple days now. We'll continue to do live streams, whether it be through this or on my phone. Probably more so on my phone, as it seems to be a way easier setup than this. And more than likely, once we are moved, we may not have internet for a while, depending on if we get into a house. If we get into a house, we'll just transfer our internet and set up a date for them to come set it up. If not, then it'll be through my phone, because I have, of course, our unlimited data. So you guys, stay cool. Be amazing. Love each other. And like I said, every day, no matter how tough it can be, there's always a silver lining. So smile, keep pushing forward, and we shall see you guys later.